Black lives do matter. All lives do matter.
Someone would probably choose to argue this point with me. Um, I think that incident brought to light a lot of issues that a lot of Black men have had to deal with, straight and or otherwise.
People don't really understand why it is always, why do Black people always put themselves first in situations like this? Why are Black people always saying Black lives matter? People don't understand oppressions and the African American experience from its inception to the world in the United States and the slavery, all of that, everything that came from slavery and after is an oppression for African American people.
As an unintended consequence, it's sort of raised an awareness within the broader community pretty much around the world, especially here in this country, with regards to the treatment of others by a group of folks who consider themselves the majority.
I was raised in an all-white Christian area. I really didn't know any people of color until I started college.
And so when I see all these things happening with the George Floyd incident, I've become aware over my life. I think that, of course, the two movements are very different. I don't want to liken the two movements, but I think that when you're in one or the other, you tend to have a lot more open eyes about the another movement.
It just opened up a lot of eyes about mistreatment. And I think the George Floyd incident just kind of raised the issue of the fact that, somebody have to stand up and take a leadership role in the community and give it some guidance and give it some direction. Because if not, it goes off the rails.
At the time, I was on the peaceful side of that, to say we need to work within the system. Over time, I evolved and came to see that if you don't get people's attention, nothing happens.
So it's important, but I don't see where we're actually going to get what we want, because we don't know what we want. We want police to not profile us, yada, yada, yada. So I don't see us really going anywhere with this Black Lives Matter.
It's only been in the last couple of years that getting together with people like Cornelius and the LGBT Detroit Elder Project, where we have dinner once a month, and really having some difficult conversations about Black and white, that I have realized how differently I was raised.
Just like listening to sexual harassment victims and rape victims, we need to believe them. We need to hear what they're saying and to believe them. And so that's where I see the intersectionality of my movement and the Black Lives Matter movement and women's rights movement, the Me Too movement. All of those things, the intersectionality on all of those is that we need to believe the people who are being victimized, and we need to take actions against the people who are doing that.
We, within our Sage Metro Detroit affiliation, are doing an anti-racist push and self-education.
We can't change, they say you can't legislate morality. In fact, you can. We can legislate all kinds of morality. We just can't legislate how people think about it.